Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And I have worked on the paint machine. Where's my light on? There we go. I have worked a little on the paint machine, so now all these produce, well, they're not producing right now, but they should produce their appropriate color. And I have all the pulling and pushing and for everything should be set up properly. So now I have to set up this, right? So the module that's going to control the all right, the module we dock our module to. That sounds strange. The station side of it. All right, so there we go. We're gonna stick one right here just for fun. Now I do have another question. I would like to create docking, except in order to create docking, we're going to need a rail. Oh, I also threw a whole bunch of rocks in here, so it's creating the all the stuff we need for paint. And then some, I think. No? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're good. That's not what I was there for. I was there for rail, some gray, oh, why not some red, and some more rail, some logic stuff. And where are you? That one. All right. So we are going to try this. Oh, and I also would like to try it with blast door. All right. We're going to create docking here. I want to know about area triggers. There we go. What's an area trigger? What does that have to do with anything? An area trigger is this block here. And we're just going to do one of these numbers here. We were going to... There we go. So I've marked the floor so I can tell where the area triggers are. So, area trigger. See if I can remember exactly how this goes. So, when you walk through it, or when an entity passes through an area trigger, it causes it to trigger. In this case, it'll toggle on and off. It sends a high to the button, which turns it to high. It's an activation module, I'm sorry, not a button. So it's logic that allows triggers to trigger things. Yeah. Anyway, it uses area stuff, right? So my question is, how can we abuse this? All right, so let's do like so. I want to know, does a rail entity, or can a rail entity, that's not what I want. There we go. Can a rail entity trigger an area trigger? We're just going to do a knot here, and a flip-flop there, and a big old button to control the flip-flop. There we go. All right, so we hop into this, and we add this arm here. Our trigger, our thing is set to low. So it does not look like a block actually triggers a trigger. Interesting. So it looks for entities. All right, well, that's good to know. My other experiment is... That's going to go to the third one. All right, so we're going to come to block there, hop back down, because I want this to be... go like that. All right, so we're going to hop back in. See, that didn't trigger anything, but does turning... Nope. That's what I was afraid of. We can't trigger the area triggers. Well, actually, let me make sure the... Yep, that's still working. It looks like it's an entity has to trigger an area trigger instead of a docked entity. Actually, try that again. Another question. Is it just any entity? Ah, it looks like it's any entity except a docked entity. Ah. So there's no self-collision. Except in this case, I kind of wanted self-collision. Right, so that's interesting. So I was thinking about putting like area triggers in the module and having switches or buttons come in and hit the area triggers and adjust things, but that doesn't work. So we're going to just try it all. Be sad. Oops. I was standing in that block. And let's get rid of you while we're at it. Yep. Okay. It's good to know. A little disappointing, but good to know it doesn't work. Or it doesn't work. Well, it's good to know it doesn't work the way I think it should work. What am I doing? Ah, rail blocks. So, how are we going to do this? We're not going to do like that. We are going to create a 2 hallway, load and paste, for our module. Except I want it to be, there we go. I'm thinking while I do this. So we're going to remove mode, get rid of that one. I want it to be a little taller so we can do things. Oh, a little taller so we can set up logic and stuff below it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it also needs to be, what, 17 wide? Okay. Now, let's then grab our USD, load it and paste her in. And much like the doohickey, it does not need a, well, actually, it's not like any doohickey, it does not need a, or does not need that docking door. And we are going to take this door, copy selection, and we're going to move it in. Paste it right there. All right. And then get rid of this one. Why? So that way we don't have two doors right there at each other. Having two doors just right here makes life rough, or rougher than it should be. So if we offset them a little, we'll have this little wiggle room to play with. Okay, so let's fire this up. How wide did we say we want that? That's 1, 2, 3. That's 6, 7, 8. We do that, then we'll check. We need it 17 wide altogether. 3 more blocks. 1, 2. Perfect. Because this thing should be, actually, if we hop into this and we go general 17 wide. So we want it to be at least 17. We're probably going to actually go 19 wide. 21. Yeah, we're going to go 19 wide. And let's see, how about we get some dark gray standard in here, and we, oops, enough now, and we do one of these numbers. All right, we'll pretty it up later, but this is going to be basically the let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of you, except you need to be something a little less expensive, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5, because the skin counts as one. Alright. I gotcha. We're good. So this is gonna be the extremities of the station module. So we're gonna have everything in here be the logic to control it. So what do we need? We need load and unload rail. We need to turn off that. So you are, and we want it to go rail on right. So you are, can't read that. You are unload rail. So I need load rail. And you are load rail. It doesn't actually matter which one it is. Then we're gonna get a flip-flop in here. Good old flip-flop. Why doesn't it matter which one it is? Shouldn't it matter? Yes, it should matter, but we're going to alternate them. For good measure, we're just gonna stick a block in here with the regular old rail. Probably put like a control panel somewhere. Ah, right here. We're gonna do a 5 small room. Where are you? 5 small room, load and paste. We're just gonna stick it right there. And have controls for it. No. Whoa. No load. And we're gonna have a button that does... No, no, no. We're just gonna have buttons here for... Oh, no. Okay, there we go. We're gonna have controls here for... our... the opportunity for controls. I don't know exactly what controls we need quite yet. So, what did I say? These are about half a second each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A factory tick is 10. Hold on, I'm trying to link these and talk at the same time and it's not working. A factory tick is 10 seconds. So if we allow it to tick for, I don't know, 15 seconds maybe? No, let's do potentially two full ticks. Turn off. Why'd you say potentially two full ticks? Because when you start something, that doesn't necessarily mean it started ticking. So, let's grab a pulse here. We're gonna just do like that, and it's gonna send a pulse down, and that should be 20 seconds, roughly. I should probably time it, but I'm not going to, because reasons. Okay. Oh yeah, this is well beyond a factory tick or even a storage pull tick. Right. Then you hit that button again. And this button is going to hit the flip-flop. So, right, I don't know what I've done, but I've done it wrong. We're just going to disconnect that one there. So that way, whatever I did here doesn't, it just dies with this one. All right. Now we'll reset. So we hit the button, goes click. We are loading one way. See, that is a unload rail, rail unload. Oh, run. 3. We could probably set like timers or lights to show what tick we're on. And then now it should have switched over to load, rail load. Yep, rail load. So now it'll just switch back and forth, alternating between load and unload. In fact, we're going to come here to our paint machine. And we are going to reattach ourselves to that. Now we need to come to this and grab our Docker and tie it into ye ol' storage. So now, let's see. Black paint. Yep. What happened to my black paint? Oh, there's backdraft. It's pulling the black paint back out. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. There we go. We have all the paints. Now in the next tick, it should pull them all back in. Why? Reasons. Or no, 2 ticks, because I remember I had 20 seconds and each tick is 10 seconds. So it should suck them all back in, then spit them all back out. That's our next problem, is figuring out how to not make it suck them back in, then spit them back out. I guess when you hit limit, the saturation will stop doing that. No, it won't. Because there'd be a limit. Okay. My problem there is I'm pulling paint from... You could set up like a one-way valve. That would be a lot better. But I am getting paint back into the main factory. Oh, no. You. No. That's not how we do it. We do... And then you pull from you. You change... Add everything. At 5,000 apiece. Unlimited. And then you're going to have a little extra cargo storage down here. So then you will be pulling the paint here. Then the master cargo will be pulling paint from this sub. So any fluctuations... Oh, but then I can't pull from... Alright. What's the problem? Because then if I do that, then I can't pull the resources into it. So, okay, so we have to do like that. How are we going to do this? Don't know quite yet, but we do have yellow paint now. Actually, of all the paints. It's glorious to see it working. Not so glorious to see it not working the way I want it to be working. So we're going to have to iron that out, but for right now, we have basically what I want. I just need to find a way to get this better. Because I don't want it to be pulling paint back in. Again, it'd be great if it had a one-way valve. But I don't, so we're going to have to work on that. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later.